Yeah.
You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. You are in
What
PE
it
with
is.
Dave and Jay. Where we build while we build. That's my guy, Dave. Yup.
Yeah, no.
I'm your boy,
Yeah. I got the
Jay.
weights ready today, bro. I'm ready.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It's today is Dave's birthday. Woo!
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Black.
brother.
My
Hey,
man. Appreciate it, man.
thank you, Ma Ruby. I just call her Ma Ruby. You created a real one today. Thank you for
You
pushing
know,
Dave
another
out.
trip,
The
another
world needed him.
another trip around the yeah, another trip around the world. Man. I
Yeah,
mean, another
man.
trip around the sun, rather.
How you
You know what I
feeling,
mean?
man? How you
Hey,
feeling?
man, nah. Look, I feel great. You only as good as you feel, right? So I'm doing very good, man.
You look
I'm
great,
healthy.
bro.
I'm feeling good. I appreciate it,
Yeah,
man. I'm just
yeah.
maintaining, man. Like I said, another trip around the sun, man. Ain't nothing to it, man. We don't really ain't celebrating these days, man. I'm just enjoying the day.
I'm celebrating, bro. I'll celebrate. Hey, man, you getting old though, man.
And shout to my brother too, man. It was his birthday yesterday, man. We're 8 years apart. It's crazy. So yeah,
Oh yeah, that is
his
crazy, man.
birthday was
Oh
yesterday. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's wild.
it was D
Wow.
Gordon's birthday yesterday too. It was D Gordon's birthday yesterday too. So shout out to
Oh
D.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
my man.
Yeah, he was one of our first guests. Yo, so for our workout buddies at home, shoot some comments. Tell Dave happy birthday. That'd be dope. By the time y'all see this episode, though, by the time it airs, it's gonna be a lot closer to Father's Day. So today we figured, Dave is one of the best fathers that I know. So I figured we might as well go ahead and do a Father's Day, little Father's Day episode. Just talk,
Nice.
father to father, brother to brother, and get some arm workout in at the same time. All right. So
All right.
thank y'all for joining us. Let's build while we build. What you got, Dave?
All right. Speaking of arms, we do a two, a tricep bicep circuit, and then we'll start, man. We'll do something called a supination curl. All
Uh huh.
right, man. So we talked about this before on the show if you guys watched, man. But look, so when you flex your bicep, man, and you take it one way, I don't know, I really can't see on my screen, but like you take it, your bicep tends to flex with the movement of your wrist. There you go. Show them at home. There you go. That's a good example right there. Boom. So with this
Uh huh.
exercise, man, in order to get that rock in the full extension, man, this is what we're doing. We're bringing the weights across the body, and we're ending up here. Okay.
Yep.
And then we alternate sides. All right. So I recommend using light weights for this because you don't want to tweak your wrist. You don't want to go too heavy, right? Because then you won't be able to maintain the proper form throughout the workout, man. So boom, that's what you want
So
to
when
do.
we
All right.
so when we lift, is it a hammer when we lift right here and
No,
then
no,
a
no, no.
twist?
Yeah.
No,
It's more like
across the body.
if like sometimes when folks are doing normal dumbbells and they kind of have the
Uh huh.
the dumbbells in the parallel to each other like this,
Uh huh.
opposed to just having it come straight out like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you pretty much kind of correcting that as you come up to the
Hmm.
boom. There you yeah, you see that?
Yep. I feel it
Kind of
too.
yep. That'll give you a good
Mm.
pump on the arm. Man. That's a good
Cool.
isolation. Not I'm sorry, not an isolation, but that's a good compound as far as the arm is concerned. And
All
then
right.
the next movement, man, I like to try to use the same weights for the triceps and the biceps to just for efficiency, man. So the next workout, man, all you're gonna do is you're gonna lean it over. You guys seen this before. You want to keep your back straight. You don't really want to be too wobbly, right? You just want to keep your back straight in this form. You want to keep your elbows parallel with the back as well. Boom, and then you're just stretching them out and bringing them back. See, my elbows don't move as far as
Yeah.
the plane, right?
Oh
So
yeah, I feel that. All right, cool. What
yeah,
you doing?
so
What you doing? Max
all
rep
right.
on that?
Nah, I'm gonna do maybe a 8 to 10 with I think I'm gonna do 12 to 15 with
12
these
to
weights
15.
here. I got
Uh
35s
huh.
here, so I'm gonna do 12 to 15,
Uh
and
huh.
then yeah. So I'm
That's
I'm
what I
looking
like.
for low rep. I'm sorry, high rep, low weight.
Got
That's
it.
what I'm gonna work on today.
Get that low rep, that high rep, low weight pump. Got you. All right, Dave. Yes, sir.
Burn some calories today. I know.
Yes, sir. Yo, so in honor of Father's Day, and honor your birthday, Dave. Just wanted to, commemorate you, man, and celebrate you, man. You're a dad of three, and I've seen you in action, and people ask me, when people, if somebody asks you, hey, it's nice to meet you. You meet somebody for the first time, and they say, what do you do? That's a common question. What do you do? And most times, what do people say? They'll be like, well, I'm an engineer, or I work for the postal service, or I'm a personal trainer. They automatically say what they do for an occupation. It's like a way of kind of sizing people up to see how much money they make, right? Right. But I like to take a different approach to that. When people ask me, what do you do? The first thing that I say is that I'm a father, right? And and a husband, and so I've seen Dave in action, man. He takes fatherhood very seriously. I mean, how do you feel about Father's Day? How do you feel about Father's Day, Dave? You feel like it's real?
Look, man, it's funny, man. Father's Day is, opposed to, okay, we're talking about opposed to Mother's Day, right? Father's Day, how come we get all the stuff that we got to work? You know what I mean? Like when we get, we go all out for Mother's Day, man. We go crazy. You know what I mean? We buy them stuff that they want. They buy us stuff to go fix stuff or you know what I mean? Like is that what we're worth? You know what I mean? Like we get tools. Because I love tools. But and I got a dope a birthday gift today, bro. I gotta put you on, but
yeah.
But like for Father's Day, that's all we get is like work. We get more work to do. We get things to do work with. You know what I mean? Like crazy shit. So so I don't know. I don't know if Father's Day is as far as tradition, the commercial side of it is whack for fathers. But Father's Day, man, it's dope. I mean, it's an opportunity for the family to kind of pay homage and take a step back and look at what the father's role and appreciate it, man. It's cool. And if you're a good father, man, you reap the rewards of the day, man. You know what I mean? So I could appreciate it, man. I could dig it. I'm not big on holidays myself. But I could appreciate the love, man. I could appreciate the sentiment, you know what I mean? It's pretty chill.
Yeah. I never thought about it. Actually, I never thought about it in terms of the actual gift that you receive. When it comes to, I thought of like, fathers tend to get ties and wallets and shit like that. But I never thought about the fact that like, we get tools and stuff. And that's kind of like, it's kind of like buying your wife a set of pots and pans for her birthday, right?
That's work.
I mean, if she a wife that's not a chef, you know what I mean? Like, so I guess if you're, you're a carpenter, you're a contractor, so buying you a tool that you didn't have, which I don't think is possible because like I've seen your workshop. You have everything in the workshop.
Nah. They got me this year, bro. They got me this year.
They got you
something that I don't have. And what was cool about this, man, is shout out to the fam. This is something that on the humble, because it's really hard to shop for people that have like you just as far as my workshop, but like right. So like they're peeking over the shoulder, man. And that means more than anything, right? They're peeking over the shoulder, like and what I'm interested in, and I'm looking at, and I was like, kind of rock me this year, because what ended up happening is they left it out, and I saw it, and I was just like, immediately, I was like, oh, like y'all bugging out, right? And they was upset because they didn't prep, but still though, I mean, it was one of those things like, that's thoughtful as hell, because it was just like on the humbug, like, you peep this is like revolutionary. So what they got me was, it's a tool that pretty much measures your board as you send them through the miter saw. So to get an accurate measurement every time to the blade. So all you got to do is roll. It has a wheel on it, and all you got to do is roll the lumber through, and it measures it. You know what I mean? So when so to tell you exactly where you need to be cutting, instead of like taking the measuring tape out every time and marking.
I've seen you do that too. I've seen you do that. It's time consuming.
So yes, this is definitely an efficient tool, man. It's awesome. It's just it's one of I mean, you don't need it, bro, but it's a nicety, man. It's you know what I mean? It's one of those things that makes the job a little bit more fun. So it's really
shout
cool,
out and salute to the Ruby ladies. That's dope. Got it right.
Very dope. Super dope.
But that's under the guy. Well, not that, but I'm saying what you were saying earlier is under the premise that men are supposed to work and fix and stuff like that. I think for Father's Day, last Father's Day, I think my wife bought me a firearm. And that goes hand in
Oh,
hand with what you're saying. You know, it's like here, motherfucker, protect. I asked for it though, so I got my wife was pretty good about getting me the things that I want.
so you gotta look. You know what, man, and you gotta give them credit, right? Because we're not the most open with our feelings and our
Right,
desires and our wants too. Like like we'll see a nice
right.
car or something, like, oh man, a nice truck or something. But like, let's be realistic. But like
Yeah, let's be
the
realistic.
little the little nitnoid stuff, like what I got, like things like that. Tools under 500 or whatever have you. Oh, I'm sorry, tools, but like gifts under 500. That's the
Yeah,
thoughtful stuff, and
that's
that's the
thoughtful
stuff that
stuff.
really
Yeah,
counts.
it
Because
really is,
nobody's
man.
so yeah, I definitely appreciate it, man. That's like I said, I saw it, I was kind of rocked, like, wow, I didn't even,
Yeah, I want
yeah, I didn't even know that she
what
was paying attention. So,
so would you say this is the best Father's Day gift you've ever gotten?
mm, I don't know. I just, I really can't put them into, I can't really classify them like that because, like I said, all of them had some form of thought, some form of, you know what I mean? Like some love. I mean, well, a lot of love in it. So I can't really say,
Which
um,
is the best? Yeah.
nah. Like as far as gifts, maybe this is probably going to be the most useful, and it's probably going to be the most
All
long
right.
lasting. You know what I mean? Like I could say that, but best, I can't really say best. Um,
Yeah. You don't want to diss all the cards that you got from them when they
oh
were
man, and all the
in.
little drawings and you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
the homemade cards and stuff, man. You
The,
can't beat that actually because of
the noodle necklaces and shit. Yeah.
yeah, the macaroni, yeah, man. You can't beat that actually.
Man,
That's
fuck
just
that.
priceless.
Fuck that. Keep y'all macaroni, man. I want an expensive gift.
That's why.
I'm just joking. I'm just
But
joking. But okay, so like Father's Day, man. The little history about Father's Day. A lady by the name of Sarona Smart Dobb. Maybe an S on it. I can't remember. Sarona Smart Dobb. Since I'm chopping up the name, I'll put her name right here. Um, her dad, she's the one who started Father's Day. Of course, it came after Mother's Day, but she started Father's Day in 1910, right? And in Spokane, Washington, at a YMCA. What she realized was that there was no, what was it? There was no celebration of fathers. And her dad, William Smart, I'll put his name here, was a Civil War veteran. Now, I'm not going to celebrate the man because I don't know what side he fought on. All right. So if he
uh,
fought on the side that I support, then yay. If not, then at least we got Father's Day out of him. All right. Well, he was a single dad back in the 1800s, the late 1800s. He was a single dad of 6 kids, bro. And his daughter, Sarona, she wanted to celebrate her dad, so she wanted it originally to be on June 5th, his birthday. And she went through the Methodist church and convinced them that it was important to celebrate dads too. So she got like the Methodist pastors together, and they were gonna like plan this whole like Sunday service to celebrate dads. That's why it ended up becoming the third Sunday in June
mm,
rather than his birthday, because they were like,
like
"Yo,
a set
we
day.
can't." Yeah, we were like, we can't have everybody prepared by June 5th of this year
Mm.
because you just had the idea, but we could have it ready in a couple of weeks. So, but what's funny about it is like it was like it didn't become an actual national holiday until 1976. Like
Oh,
it was, yeah. So she started it in 1910, and it didn't really catch on. Like 10 years later, in 1920, people still weren't really celebrating Father's Day like that. It was really just like a Washington thing, and
hmm.
it wasn't until like the 1960s when people started widely like nationally recognizing it, and then Richard Nixon in 1976, I think it was, he signed it into law that it was a national holiday. And
You
that's
did.
wild to me. What? Why? I mean, what you think about that? That it took that long. Mother's Day already existed now
Uh,
before 1910, and then
right. I mean,
it took another 66 years for the nation to be like,
it
yeah,
goes on
this
how
makes
true.
sense.
Yeah, like I said, it goes on how I guess trivial how fathers are, I guess, you know, really looked at. Because I mean, like, again, you know, a man is supposed to not be, you know, it's not supposed to show emotion. I don't want